Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in again. We're going to start this update over here on number 13 Gold. This green is right at 12 weeks old, and overall we're really happy still with the progress on them. We get some nice warm days like today with a high of 78, certainly helps. You may be able to see on the green we've got some sand down, been doing a little light top dressing, fertilizing weekly still. And overall they're really getting to the point now where they can start handling some traffic. But we still have some areas that need to fill in a bit, and one of the nice things with bentgrass, even though it does slow down over the winter, it doesn't go completely dormant like the Bermuda does. So again, those warm days like we have today will help, and I think over the next 3 or 4 weeks we're just going to continue to see a little bit more filling in and more maturity out of these greens. Another thing I wanted to point out here, back behind me you can see the water feature for number 17. That's the new water feature that Chet designed coming down the right side of that hole. One of the cool things about it is I think it's going to be very visible from number 13 green where we're standing as well. Crews right now are putting the finishing touches on it. We've got one more load of rock, and then they're going to be installing all the pumping apparatus here in the next week. But that's really starting to take shape, and I think it'll actually be a really cool feature, both from number 13 and from number 17. So let's jump around and show you one or two other things happening on the course. Okay guys, we jumped over here to number 12 Gold. I'm standing in the new fairway bunker, and I wanted to point out these pop-up sprinklers that we're installing around all the bunkers. They serve a couple purposes, but one of the big things is trying to keep these steeper bunker faces. Obviously we have some on the course that are a lot steeper than this, but the concept's the same. It can be difficult to keep water on a steep slope, so using these mist or pop-up sprinklers, the precipitation rate's lower, and it just helps that water kind of soak in, which will help not only with establishment, but help keep those faces looking good during the summer and also prevent winter desiccation. These pop-ups can also help us manage the moisture in the sand, but that's a little bit of a secondary deal. So also on bunkers, over the next couple weeks, crews from Sanders will be coming in and actually plate tamping all the bunkers to help get that sand compacted, and also making sure that the sand depths and the levels are consistent prior to opening up. Okay, we're over here standing on number 2 green, and behind me you can see our new pond water pump station. If y'all remember, a huge part of this project is infrastructure, and arguably nothing more important than having a reliable pump station that provides enough flow to the golf course. So not only will this benefit the Gold course going forward, but also the Blue course, because it'll take away some of that demand that we're already having to pull from a undersized Blue course pump station. So over the next few weeks we'll be getting the pump house built, bringing power over, and getting this guy online. All right, we're going to wrap up over here on the new 0-star tee at number 1. This tee was moved back and to the left as you play the hole, adding a little bit of length, and as Chet would describe, making this tee shot a little bit more interesting than the previous location. But overall, guys, the project's still going good. We are certainly on that home stretch. Over the next 3 or 4 weeks, hopefully construction crews will really start to wrap up, because right now we're still doing a little bit of work on just about every hole. But like I said, over the next 3 or 4 weeks, we expect that to really start tidying up and starting to look like a golf course. Also during that time, we're going to be continuing to push the greens, as I mentioned earlier, get a little more maturity out of them. And then as we enter January and into February, we're hoping to get you guys back out and playing. So again, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates, and we appreciate your patience.